league.
Absolutely. Also, I did hear as well how Bowder was able to get their hands onto XCG's coach going into this year, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, OUG's U only moved over to Bowder in this split, so they're just sort of leveling up as the year goes on, and yeah, I'm very excited to see how well Bowder can do by the end of the year, and whether or not they can continue this kind of pace going into Jacob. As we can see, JL just going crazy in this realm of Yang, doing so much work with this composition. The Hardy, the Kylin, the Zipping, just doing work. And in this endgame as well, the Kylin just being an absolute menace. The car crash, driving up the hill, going left to right, knocking everyone into the zone, making it so hard to stay on their feet.
Well, they said they nerfed the distance that Kylin hits you. To what? Half a football field instead of a full football field? I'm still flying to the next map. I'm on Morris already when you hit me with that stupid move.
Yeah. Why is there a little hammer on top of the... Did you see that? There's one of those crafting hammers sitting on top of the little hill there for some reason. Hey, if you want to swap your pulse up to a great, so you got this right here, dude. I got it.
Of course, that's the first thing you think of, Duncan. It's the first thing you think.
Of course.
Get the sacrilegious pole sword out of here. TXJ. What's interesting is I saw this gameplay from BBB. It's one of the reasons I started playing pole sword. Now TXJ has transitioned the same idea, just drop down R&Bs non-stop on the perfect character for this. Hadi, using his combo break, he's able to float above. He's able to come out of his ult, he's able to come out of the cube and really look for these swanton bombs with the R&B from the top row, chopping people in half, doing big damage and finding these openings. And the good part about Hadi is that he has a combo break every time he is rocked, and you're seeing him coming from the top, dictating the pace. This is why the league respects him so much. His vision, his game sense, his feel for all scenarios in the game, second to none. I guarantee after everyone sees this VOD, after everyone reviews how to play Perdoya, we're going to see a big adjustment to all of the teams and what comps they're going to play. And it's just going to be mirroring the GOAT of the league, the tactician of the league, the god tactician himself, TXJ, but who to play well. And from what we've seen in the past, that match point, 1 or 2 points does make a big difference. We're going to be looking at the replays. Wolves off spawn, dominating their fight, claiming that loot and med tab to the right of the map. OUG and 521 having an epic off spawn, going back and forth, 2v3 situations. Unfortunately for OUG, they will fall though. KLA getting cleaned up by Wolves. Now inside Yang of JL's VVV, putting Cole in the montage, hitting them with the 3-piece in midair. Nice combo. BB also denying the Temmie F, just eating Temmies for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. WBG looking to cleanse their soul, able to get it versus DRG, and this was the Cave Festival, the party that everyone was invited to. Only a couple people walked out alive, left standing, absolutely drunk on kills. Now this endgame absolutely insane, but ASE showing why the Sand Siphon is as dominant as they are, using that Temmie to control that last little bit and slow down SS1. Far down, but it is still the first weekly, and we still have 2 more rounds. He can pull it back. I'm surprised at how far the threshold is being pushed up. And we're gonna get a KLA's POV right now. There is an NA team that actually runs a variation of this composition. They do run Temmie instead of Barrier, but I do think with the Cannonball variation, because there's no Vipers, this is having a lot of success. In these end games though, I feel like this is kind of a gimmick, Duncan. I've heard in the past the reason why a lot of the Sand Mech ended up fading away is most of the lobby and end games were able to absolutely shred through the Faria's mech. Everyone would prioritize not letting any team get value out of it. And it seems like the lobby has a little bit of amnesia. No one's really pressuring Godway out of the mech. Instead, they're focusing on teams left and right. If they deny the pressure of this Feria mech, they really limit this offensive capabilities of this team. But KLA doing a masterclass, showing everyone why the factory of Feria was working so well for the past 2 years. The Feria gets that nice cannon, and she just sits outside of the mech, giving it to one of her teammates while she builds up ults over and over and over. Now, you don't see it here, but in the previous trios, we actually got to see that rare instance of 2 Ferias on the same team. The last time we saw that was at Worlds. But now, with KLA bringing it back, I was hoping to see it one more time. It's a sight to see when you see 2 Ferias come out.
It is indeed that. I remember that. I was watching and I was, wait. 2? Wait, this has never been done before. I remember seeing it and just being gobsmacked at the fact that it was in fact possible. And I don't think many people really knew that that was actually a possibility, but it was in fact a reality. Having 2 Feria mechs out, certain teams are qualifying and certain teams are not, but those that do, depending on the number of points they have, they take a percentage of those points forwards into the bi-weekly finals. So you have a little bit of a cushion to start off with, depending on how well you do leading up to the finals.
These highlights are brought to you by Born for Gaming. We're going to be watching KLA's run for the day, how dominant they were inside Yang from the Kurumi's perspective. This KLA 17S, nice focus fire coming down and covering of their teammates. The jumping LMBs just absolutely annihilating their opponents. Kurumi with the tap dodge, hold dodge, looking for the armor circle for his team. Now able to get that armor circle to get his teams out of that corner. You never want to be against the wall. The wall is absolute death. Nice F3. I remember this fight. They had everyone against the ropes, but that Kurumi circle ended up picking up their whole team, giving them the confidence to close this down. Big Perry going to be coming out onto the zipping. Last situation, Matari can't fade away and get out. High ground versus low ground. Ulti low with the Merciless is going to be the one that secures this win. Usually high ground looks to be the way. Not in this instance. The Viper ult is going to be coming out, but no follow-up. It's not going to matter. Nice job again from KLA to keep covering each other. Light attacks coming out, denying any type of range pressure. Even though Wolves was aggro this entire time, slow and steady wins the race. No need. Get in there. Go too fast. Wait to the moment. To the last second, KLA makes their move for the high ground. Kurumi tries to get the center, get that Merciless going, unable to, but keeping the white health up on her Takeda, setting him up for success. QGG and CXZ are able to clutch it up by keeping their health alive, securing the first place.
Indeed. And it looks as though our MVP for KLA is going to be the Takeda. And I feel like it's typically the Takeda. Take a look at some of the replays from the game. Wolves getting oogly, the wolf pack doing an extremely good job throughout the game. As you said, the gold fist blades did do work. Just even though like, as long as it's gold, you know, Kylan is gonna be doing a lot of damage. XEM likely gonna be coming out the MVP for Wolves from this game. We didn't see the beginning of this fight when it actually took place, but we certainly saw the end, able to just completely shut down this team, and then into the realm of Yang they went, and they came out victorious. The double Hardy cube was really good here. They got one, and then they got another one shortly afterwards. Like, it was immediately up. Like, right here, immediately after he used the cube, there's another cube ready and waiting for him to use. So they played this extremely well, and I'm interested to see how they were able to actually get double Hardy ult proc so quickly.
Now, Wolves with the Kylan just putting in work. XCM finding all the kills going into this last. I really think this is the last Kylan game that they can play. Look at this grapple cancer coming out from XCM. All the hotties in midair right now, trying to stay alive as long as possible. Nice job with the cube, keeping his health up for as long as possible. Then going to be dropping down with the ultimate, able to get these last hits off. Coming down flying, denying the poison mushroom. Not going to get hit by it before he starts smashing down his opponents, gobbling up all the soul blooms. Nice job from XEM to play that perfectly. I've been watching people struggle to do the grapple cancel. Bottom half of the league, that's the type of heart that you like to see. Never giving up all the way to the end. And our last highlights for the day. Brought to you by Born For You Gaming. Take it away, Duncan.
Indeed, JL getting some very nice kills here, able to play the long game in that fight, managing to get that reset and punish the overextension from their pursuers. We've got the WBG Gaming in the realm of Yang, the double grab slam, managing to secure 2 quick kills there, and then the chaos that ensued in Imperium afterwards, followed by the WBG Yang, the clutch factor coming out from WBG Jing, able to save the day. The cancel. This was just so nice to see. So nice to see. The dream was alive. It was almost dead for a minute there, but they kept it going. DRG. I will say DRG coming in and grieving the last final moments, taking that first place placement is probably heartbreaking for a lot of those players. But is that a Karumi MVP, Raven?